Yeah. I heard a bird. I heard a bird chirp once. Yeah, it was exciting. You're slowly getting better at the cards. Oh, damn, perfect. It got you nothing new. The American subcontinent. Sorry, yeah. It's weird that it's called.
Scout ship setting sail.
I don't think most of them matter. Yeah, so. Ah, fine. I suppose that's in this town somewhere. Yeah, they are.
Savid.
Who do you think we're playing as? Yeah, who do you think? We're the main character.
Are you waiting for someone?
The fuck is he drinking? Listerine?
For someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Maybe.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
I actually, like, almost can't picture him without shades. I guess he's in all the, like, skits without them, but... yeah. His model would look wrong. Like, if you remove them, the model would look wrong.
What do you think he was praying about?
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of Thorny Forest.
Oh my! The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life! How romantic!
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
Yeah.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right?
Huh, you must be the one who's seen the demon we're after. We saw a big snake-looking dragon fly over on the way here. Is that what you saw too?
Yes, that's the one. It nests at the top of the mountain in Aldina Plains.
Yeah.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to
less
its
so from the
nest on
front,
rainy
but
days.
in the back it looks
Rainy
right.
days, you say?
Yeah, we went up to where the dragon lives, but it wasn't there at the time.
This doesn't bode well. Not at all.
Thanks. We'll give it another shot.
I mean, it looks like Tales of Arise, so I mean, it'll look... Yeah. It's just kind of a difference of, like... part of it is, like, I don't think DQ Oven is ever going to look bad, because it has gone for a very stylized appearance, where...
Hey there! Our meeting like this must be Providence, meow!
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, meow! I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you! What's it for? That's not a geoboard, is it?
Oh, damn!
No,
I didn't know this was, Disgaea.
They were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth pulses, but I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, meow.
Cats are so...
Wait,
Cats are so weird in this game,
that
because
doesn't
they're not,
exactly
like,
inspire confidence.
quite...
So mean.
I
We're
don't know.
capable of exceptional things. Sometimes. When a Norman speaks their own name, the
Yeah, they're not quite like a cat, and they're not quite a person.
They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our
Yeah.
masterwork, even if we sorta stumbled on it by accident.
Huh. Well, then I apologize.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name. Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No.
Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title.
And it's probably something really embarrassing and
Often the name has
stupid.
something to do with what they're good at.
Because
something like
it's
attack
Magi.
or chain or aqua.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names. I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out.
Ah,
What is
okay.
your
She
name,
doesn't know
Bienfu?
it.
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Out with it! I'm fucking strangle you.
Norman Brave.
Oh, he's.
Whoa,
I mean, he's brave. Oh.
Wait, Bienfu.
Why does he not want to say
Norman
that?
name is
It's
Brave?
fine.
That is so deliciously absurd.
Why do you think I've never told you before, At least the board works, meow.
And if we get on this board, it'll move us around?
Well, about that. The board propels itself by pushing against Earth Pulse flows. To do that, the board needs information on the flows. But this one here's a completely blank slate, meow. First, you need to find the geotrees in each area. They serve as a conduit between the surface land and the Earth Pulses, meow. Once you've actually located a geotree, you can record that area's Earth Pulse data into your geoboard, meow.
Yeah.
Got it.
The thing is that Palicos have the charm of they don't fucking talk to you.
Then. So long as we find more geotrees,
They will,
we'll be able to
yeah,
use
they
the
do
geoboard
stuff.
to
They're
travel much
awesome,
more
you know.
quickly.
You can't use it till you do the thing, is what he was saying. So go to the location here, activate it, and then I presume there's like one of those on every map. You activate it, and then you can use the board on that map after that. This feels like it's... Oh, okay. Okay. Just by touching them, however. Okay, so this is the DQ11 thing. You can just bash into them and knock them away, but you don't gain anything. Yeah, unlike DQ, you get like a little bit of XP and gold in DQ, but it's almost nothing. I'll take my Geo.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride, too.
I could get used to this.
How many people are on this board?
Worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. Seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bienfu.
Even still, this
Right, we
board
should be
gives
doing
us
it
a
more.
strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave.
Ah! Stop calling me that!
She sounded bored to say that line. Be brave. Be brave. You can also see what the other characters look like right on the board. I don't know if it'll be that interesting, but... Jet Set Radio!
Me?
Me? Whoa. No, it's not even that good. It's to help you cross the gaps, I guess, but... What if he crosses his arms? He doesn't even balance on it. Yes! He doesn't... he doesn't write it correctly. Yeah, I'm sledding! It's my sled! Whee! Sled! Alright, what else we got? Magi doesn't balance, she just stands on it as if it's the ground. And she's boring. Which is... yeah.
I'm not...
Dude, it would have been like a... I really wanted, like, Magilu to, like, do a handstand on it or something. I guess that's fair, yeah, but... That's what it's telling you to do. Do that, is what it says. I don't remember. This is correct, yeah. I guess it's like, it's not on every map, it's just like in an area, I guess you gotta find one of those to get it. But this is like this is not even that useful. That's very slow, still. What the fucking status effect? Ew. Oh, I got poisoned, so now I'm just like fucking sucking ass.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Is that a new one? I don't know if you said that. Okay. No, that's a different one. That's the, oh, how do you... Like, that's the one where he's jealous of her. Like, I wish I had power like that. I'm pretty sure that it's their face worse than death for the one where he was jealous of her, but... Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's why I took note of it, because it's really stupid. It's a really stupid response. I remember that. It, like, doesn't even make sense what she says in response to him. The reason I took note of that specific conversation, the one where he's jealous, and then she's like, "There's some face worse than death," because I've always thought it's really dumb that she says that. Am I... Why? Why am I on fucking auto again? Yeah, I know. But why was the camera following you? And I just wasn't around for a second there. And then I reconnected, I guess. I don't know. Weird.
Come on, Mary.
Did. Whee. I'm not 100% sure that's faster, but...
We won, right?
Yeah, you were like rigged to get those ones. It feels like it's only maybe like 10%, maybe 20% faster. Yeah. I feel like riding on a dragon or something. Maybe that's what we do with this dragon once it's our friend. I don't know. That'd be really funny if they introduced this skateboard and then minutes later they're like, alright, here's a dragon. Well... I'd have to see it from the front. That vaguely resembles Felgrand, but like dark. Like a dark Felgrand.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not.
He got released, and then he got released with like 4 or 5 support cards, and that just didn't. They didn't do any more with them, you know. They try every now and then to release one of those like high-level normal monster dragons.
What are you doing? She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But you just don't use him. You just use like all the dragon-related cards and then ignore him.
Well, no turning back now.
There's no escape.
Damn it, This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One wrong move and you're done for.
I know. That's the fun part.
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
No, I guess we don't get to win.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
I mean, no, we would have beaten it, I think. If you let us do our thing, then yeah.
That's my way.
Oh. Get out of here, dick! Dude, he got gut punched.
I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen? Out of my way.
That'd be a meme.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a
My
dragon.
wife!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
Fucking a fucker. Oh, give fuck, idiot! Your wife hates you.
Damn, it got away. That hurts, babe. Here we hadn't seen each other in so long. Hold it. Is that
Not in
dragon
this game.
someone you knew?
It's shocking how important this guy is
She's
here.
not a dragon.
She can be a dragon and also your wife, you know? Like, just admit that you're into, you know, dragon girls. It's okay.
Have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So
I
you're
see.
saying that dragon was a Moloch Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd
Now
stayed
it makes
there,
sense why I
might be a
can breathe
dragon
fire.
too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Moloch from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of
Yes.
consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well,
I mean-
that's...
But Zavid still
Demons
won't kill
sometimes
it.
do. I
Must
don't
be his
know.
creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titanium.
Look, I wanted to kill the dragon. It's not like I went, it's Zavid, let's stop.
If what Eisen
Yeah,
said
he
is
was like,
true,
fuck, Zavid, punched him
could I
again.
wind up as a dragon
Like,
someday?
it's not exactly like he's
Or
friends with
Eisen,
Zavid.
I don't know.
What was Velvet's point? He was the most willing to kill Zavid in that case. He was like, I don't care what you do with him, just don't get in our way. Fucking, he wasn't. He gave it a shot, he tried to get rid of him. Whatever. Oh yeah, ooh. Now, if you want something slower than walking, you're not even moving. You might be moving backwards when you do that fast enough. Nah, you're... That's no, you know, 4 movement tech right there. I think the biggest reason why I wouldn't do your 4 movement tech, or I don't know what it is. One of the things you do with the character makes a repeated noise, like a click 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 move noise. I think that might be when you're doing the in Risk of Rain the Enforcer thing. I think it's because you're doing the Fortnite dance though repeatedly is when it's like the note over and over. The Enforcer, the one with the emote button that you run really fast. Yeah, I don't like that noise. So. Yeah. That's not the movement tech though. That's not the movement tech one. That one's just to make the noise. Oh, well, if it makes you quiet, then you move slower by default. You need to go... Yeah. That's how you go fast in things, is you make noise. Yeah. I mean, the rest of the characters aren't edgy. It's literally Velvet. I mean, Aizen felt like he was going to be edgy, and then he wasn't. I mean, he has his moments, I guess, but... You know. Too high. They're on par with your level. They have to be, like, a lower level of, like, a lot. Yeah. Maybe on this map you would be allowed to boot them, but I don't know. Just a departing screech. Well, you can see it on the minimap, so... Yeah, if it was there, but you could see it. I'll let you know if I see it on the minimap at any point, but it's not there. Yeah, I mean, I actually do think that there's, like, only, like, 10 to 12 towns in this game, so you just repeatedly give it the same ones. Because, yeah, but we've been back to Logres here, like, 10 times. This is a lot. Yeah. Oh, actually, you might have, by the way, you might have more butler shit, because I assume that Eleanor has a butler costume. I figure she's got to, right? Yeah. Just Eleanor, but I thought she would have one. This is the hardest version of it, too, so you're hopping right back in. Clear. Oh, you hit continue. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, right, because it's 3 stages. Forgot. It's fine. We're clear. It's fine. Only 1 life for the last one. Abakari. Easy. I was away from my career. I can help you remember now. Oh, no sound. Yeah, I'll make bread. Borscht. Oh, that was Rosé. Okay. I thought it was borscht and consomme. We'll see. Yeah, I missed that anyway. But pretty sure he said borscht. Get good. Excel. I mean, it's their signature dish. Oh, you already missed. But it's in that order, yeah. This one's already ruined. You're filled with mobbos. What about this other guy's fucking minigame? I don't know. Nope, this is different. Target. Huh. Why? But why though? Yeah, a couple of new things in there, yeah. Crystal iron seat. Crystal iron seat. Okay.
Scout ship settings.
Oh, there's. It says geoboard new. Are there multiple geoboards and like? aviators, they're kind of lame. Or, sorry, yeah, just normal sunglasses are what he wears. You don't have other ones, but it's interesting there are other ones. There'll probably be like a meme stupid one somewhere. Well, you can set a unique one for each person to like. You beat novice, it just didn't. Or maybe you have to continue, like it's 3-stager like the other one, but I don't think so. Was she like? Are you for sure like coming? It says return to Titania. Is Titania in Logres? Where's Titania? No, Titania's the prison. Titania's the prison. Well, like, that's your home base. I mean, Logres is the quickest way, probably, to Titania, because you just depart to the sea from the port section. That, I do not know. Oh, it's on this map. It's that diamond thing. It's a diamond thing next to the map, the chest.
Not worth it.
Oh, he sees me, because it's heavily focused on you.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I...
I guess, yeah, because there's a talk point here as well.
Toidles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for yous.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh?
Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Aizen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Thanks.
I'll be happy to get you your relic set so you can get a different amulet.
Get into a serious fight
But
over
thanks.
whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Aizen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet?
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
Fucking do cat? What? Okay.
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Mogiloo and Aizen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And what makes you special?
Fucking no one's a Bienfu person.
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
It's literally a cat. Like, what?
Pick it.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking pick. GG's, idiot. My dad has such a weird opinion on it. He's like, I like dogs because cats are unintelligent. I'm like, what? Yeah, but... Well... The typical cat is smarter than a typical dog. If you really train a dog, it can be smarter. Well, a dog... Basically, a cat on its own will succeed better than a dog on its own, but that's because how they're designed. Dogs are pack creatures, so they're not... Yeah. Yeah, I think you did. don't... Did it even give you any hints as to where those would be, or is it just useless then? Because the story is that it's the Titania front docks, it's the top option. What? I guess just the restock on supplies. Okay. Yeah, this was like a fucking hassle to come back here.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship.
And you gave up immediately.
Right. You go do
Again,
that.
I'm pretty sure we
Like
would
you
have
said,
won that fight.
You should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
Was it not a Therian? I guess it wasn't a Therian now. It was just like a really strong thing, but it wasn't a Therian.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
Yeah, it was a Molecule as a dragon. Which is like, it was drawn to the Earth Pulse point, but it wasn't sealed to it. This feels pointless. I feel like this board is going to be super useful at this place. Yeah, but it feels like with the shitty turn radius on this thing, this place is a lot of tight hallways, and I don't know how well it would do in that. This time I got a little shut-eye too. Bienvu, give me the usual lullaby, sweet, so I can sleep like a babe. Is it? Yeah, I thought you were Kuranazazin, but I don't know. Or... Sure. Okay. You looking for Waffle set? Yeah. I saw him heading down to the lower cells earlier. Yeah, I suppose. Even though there's pretty much none out here. Some cat souls, I suppose. I don't know. Whatever. Go into your door, open your free chest. Check in at the inn.
Did you ever figure out if that bug was a stag or a rhinoceros beetle?
Actually, I still haven't really looked into it.
Why not? Weren't Rokuro and Aizen pretty curious to find out too?
They're why I haven't. They both have really strong opinions, and they both make a believable argument. And if I determined it was a new kind of beetle entirely, my decision would change the very course of their fates.
Their fates? I think you're exaggerating things.
Hey, what are
You
you
don't
guys talking
stand a
about?
man's way
We're
with
still
beetles.
hashing out what that Rhino Stagros really is. Kiddo here's holding off on his final decision because he's worried about how you'll take it.
You're both adults. Can't one of you just give in so we can move on?
It's a rhinoceros beetle. I'm not backing down on that.
No, it's a stag beetle.
Why not just take off the pointy bits? Then we can all agree it's just a plain old beetle. Simple.
Sounds good to me.
Don't even joke about that. If you took away my swords, I wouldn't have anything left.
I mean, they
Same thing goes for
both
a
got
stag
megas,
beetle and its
but yeah.
pincers.
taking away a rhinoceros beetle's horns is disrespectful to its way of life, and to even
Yeah,
suggest it is
absolutely.
just plain wrong. No, if we're going to argue it out over this, we need to exhaust every possible angle before coming to a conclusion. It's the right thing to do.
That's what a man would do.
Eleanor! Here's that field guide to rare insects of Midgard you wanted me to get you.
Thanks, Bienfu. Surely this book will have something about that bug. Yeah, here it is. This beetle's real name is...
Don't say anything.
Argonathocrassus, the thick-jaw beetle.
It's named for its jaws? That must make it a stag...
It's a drone beetle. The field guide says it's a really rare variety, too. I guess that's that.
Dude, it's not even a cool kind of... No, you're wrong. It's not a lame beetle like that.
I call it the Lophiset rhinostagros. That's my decision, and I'm not backing down.
Get fucked. He can't have... He's not gonna let his bros get, more...
What's this?
No, we know what that is. What's this? A new freight? What's this? A new fruit? A banana? No. It's a plantain. Has been. I'm actually not sure if America's responsible for that, but I'm pretty sure bananas and plantains are like the fucking same thing. A pineapple. It's sharp and it's spiny, so it's a pineapple. No. It's like kind of, I don't know. I guess like a soury apple because it's like it's a pretty bitter fruit. You know, soury. It's good, but it's like it's got some sweetness to it. But like when I, it's like, I don't know. When I think of the taste of a pineapple, I think of like tart sour before I think of sweet. How many creatures has it been? I don't know. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, grind on the guardrail. No, don't fall, Velvet. It's okay, I've got it. Maybe, but I don't rest for a while. It's probably you have to find a specific person. I don't think it's the end. Because there's probably some person you can talk to that's like, yeah, let's take a break. Have we found Eisen? It's probably Eisen. I feel like we've seen everybody else around somewhere. We saw Roku, we saw Maggie, we saw Eleanor, we saw... I don't know if we saw Lophiset yet. But whatever. Figure it out. I feel like rather than the board, we should have a cool thing where it just lets you warp around this building a little more, you know. Really? Nah, it's gonna be down in the maximum security cell, just to spite you. I don't know why that's a place people like to hang out, but... Yeah, you feel it more. Well, also things feel faster when you're in tight spaces because you get to have more of a reference point. Like, though you can see the walls going by, whereas in a planes you can't really like tell how fast you're going. But that's part of why people tend to like slow down when they're in tighter spaces because they like are more aware of their speed. It's really easy to forget how fast you're going on a highway, but once you start going through a tunnel and you can see those fucking lights whizzing by, you're like, fuck!
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I just...
Okay.
I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only
Oh
sent
yeah,
us
it does
the
have to
wrong
be here.
places.
Yeah.
Eisen, is there any way to boost a Moloch's powers?
Become a dragon.
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malachim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malachim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Moloch, the Moloch receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malachim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found orichalcum to use against Shigure.
We also got this
learned
cool
we can hold our own
skateboard.
against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helivis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Malachim have the powers of that one fucking random frog race in D&D that if they really believe in a god, that god becomes real. Except they're the god. Yes, there is a canonical race of frog people that if they really believe hard enough that something is real, it becomes real and it's a god. So, the famous example in D&D is, like, you walk up to a random, like, frog person and you, like, stomp on it to death or something. So then like, another frog that saw it told its friend, "There's this powerful boot thing that destroyed my friend. We should worship it." And then all, like, the 100 of them in their clan start going, "All praise to the boot, all praise to the boot." And then, like, a month later, you have this fucking colossal, 100-foot-tall boot monster that's attacking a town. They're fucking wacky. It's a real canonical thing. I don't know.
Near the Faldi's ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helivis.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city.
Yeah, they're fucking they're scary. They're trivially weak, but what makes them scary is that they have that weird power.
Mooring is pretty much toast, but for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies.
Yeah.
So if we pose as one of the transport
no,
ships,
because he doesn't control the god, and they don't control the god. It's a god. It acts of its own volition.
To secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster.
Doesn't
Cheeky
work like
bastards,
that.
aren't we?
Doesn't work like that. If they believe him to be a god, they would create a unique god that looks similar to him, that is not him. They create one. It does not make something they believe in a god.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical
Strange.
It's a monster, but it's usually, if they've had long enough, it is a CR20 plus insane godlike being.
It's fucked up.
They're scary, those little guys. They have like 2 HP. They suck, but they make those.
The risk of rain frogs.
Prayers and blessings?
Yeah, look me.
I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But
Kind of fucked up in hindsight.
The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Innominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Innominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak, after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why is your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Huh?
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel
Probably.
anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laphicet, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yup. You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you. Dear Malak Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry
Nice. Rocketed fish helmet. Ooh. Jeez, wow. Ors. The song. I can't get it out of my head. What? What song? I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be referencing.
Scout ship.
Also, I guess it's a fish person, but here's a picture of a Kuotoa. Little guys. Little silly guy. Takoyaki. Yeah, it's whack. I sent you an image of a Kuotoa. It's a fish person, actually. I thought it was a frog. Yeah. Those guys suck. They're terrible. So, actually, there are some campaigns where, like, you fight that as, like, your first encounter, and then the last encounter in the campaign is the god that it created across the several years the campaign took place in.
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
That's not what it says.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Actually, maybe that is how you say that. I always pronounce that draught. Is that draft? Like the word? I thought it was draught.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Eleanor!
I should laugh, but every time
What's wrong, Kamoana?
she speaks.
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
But how can you be sure?
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Aw, Kamoana, don't cry.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate you.
That's right, let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me.
The voice actress really did everything she could. The problem is,
sometimes you just
it's hard to take seriously.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that.
Which is, yeah.
He usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note,
Yeah.
let's take off all we can.
It also, I can't help but have the thought whenever I get like a full body view of Kamawana that I'm like, man, they're just really never gonna give this 6-year-old girl clothes.
Are harder to deal with than corrupt
She's not.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
I don't think it is. I do not think it is. But I don't know what it is, but I don't think that's it. I mean, I guess I could look it up. Kamo. No, not Jamo. Kamo.
I do hope Kamawana isn't crying anymore. Yeah. Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
Is it uncredited?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
The theory is that it's Jenny Slate,
That's what the last exorcist who came
but
here said before leaving for the
it's
north.
uncredited.
What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa.
People know what the Japanese Voitraxis is, but for the American one,
That
it's
is not the
unconfirmed.
case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
However, apparently, the general consensus is that people consider Kamawana an example of really shitty voice acting. They're trying really hard. It's just an annoying voice. Like, I mean, do people think Bienfu's annoying? Because they should.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon
let's assume
barged
it's Jenny
in and made
Slate.
a
What
mess
all
of
has
our
she
fair
done?
city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity, and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medusa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medusa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellevies isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medusa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medusa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Are you all right, Madame Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Helleviesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Elevis was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the
also,
temperature has covered
super
half the
funny
northern
thing on
sea
that
and
note
Westret,
of
making
voices,
fishing much more
the
difficult.
Japanese voice actress for Kamawana supposedly, I haven't found a clip of it, but supposedly is very cutesy and not grating in the slightest.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little
I don't have to like.
overindulgent,
I like to just be able to listen because like I can look shit up like that while still kind of following what's going on. You know.
These waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal octopuses too. This calamity is us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey
Yeah,
everywhere
it can
we
depend
go.
though
Now
because
we're about
like
to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh. I wonder if there's something
well,
worse
localization teams have to attempt to recreate the same joke, but in a different cultural way.
But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth,
It doesn't always
like
work.
Kamawana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that.
It takes a lot of work to
You
like
don't have to worry.
take a joke
I'm
that's
the one who will
very
devour the
Japanese and like it
barrier.
wouldn't be
And
funny,
I'm the one who will do what
and
needs to
somehow
be done.
create something in the same theme that an American would get. It just keeps them exactly, yeah. Yeah, because that would be, it would because it would be like a pun if it was in Japanese. Yeah. Why would my land?
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman too?
This town got swept up in the recent trade boom.
But Yakuza actually tries really hard. It doesn't always work out, but really, like,
through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out.
yeah, but like, okay, so like the translations you see in the text are like, so Pizza Visa is not exactly how it's translated. They had to come up with what that was going to be, you know.
People change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge.
Yeah.
But we follow anyway.
I'm pretty sure they just like changed the game literally to add like a fucking pizza delivery guy in there, just because it did not make sense otherwise. That's the only pun they can do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could just say, oh, this weird fat bunny has power, sure, whatever. Yeah. Because it's a completely different pun in Japanese, but it makes sense, you know? Yeah. It still doesn't really make sense, like, why does Golduck prevent weather? I don't know. Just he does. Yeah, but he's negating it for everybody, not just... Like, if he was immune to the effects of weather, but he's literally getting rid of the weather, you know? duck. He's there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, he's... Because he's a kappa. He's not a duck at all. Yeah, it is actually... It is such a weird thematic choice, though, to turn a duck into a kappa. Because they're not even that similar creatures. Yeah, there might actually be a jump spot given this. Yeah, like right here. This. Oh no, that's the ladder. Never mind. I don't know. Maybe that's just where they decided to hide it. But I was like, feels. Nah, no water. No water skate for you. No. You're going around. Looks like you're going on an adventure. It would have, because you have a jump button. DQ8 really tries not to be super restrictive with the layouts of things. That's why they gave you, DQ11, yeah. But obviously, if something's out of bounds, it's out of bounds. It's just the way it is.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch.
Dude, that cow's eyes
dusty,
are
faraway
like
ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking
really
citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in
No,
return.
I'm saying it has a gigantic fucking eye that's like 240p is what I'm saying.
I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
This looks weird. Just don't pay that much attention to that. That's a... Hey, that's a good game.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done. So she barricaded herself inside.
You see, the thing that happens with me is when you're doing that, I just alt-tab and just listen to what's happening and don't look.
What happened after that?
I just think, I'm just like, I don't need that. I know that he has to...
But luckily, she was spared that much.
I'm like, I think it's... I don't want to be like, hey Russ, calm your ADHD down.
Kill her. She's receptive.
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of...
Sometimes I will say, hey, can you freaking stop? It takes a while, but if you're doing like the jittery movement thing, where you're just going nowhere for like a really long time, I'm like, fucking Christ, dude, go.
They don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Oh, no, yeah, it's telling you about, like, the side objectives, yeah. Oh no. Potentially. I do know to get Mogulu's Tetra Detonator you have to do a side quest, so that might be it.
If
The
you go
fucking
north from Hellbees, you'll come upon the Faldi's
performance
ruins,
one.
which are Abbey property.
It's mostly
Mainly,
bad. You're probably
it's
not
used
gonna
as a checkpoint
ever
for
see
hauling
me
ore
use
that's
it.
extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses
More
it
than
as a
likely,
prison
because it's
camp.
very unlikely we'll
prison
ever.
camp? Are they
Takes
capturing
forever
demons?
to do. Even if you like
Heavens,
try
no.
for it, it would take
The
a
demons
while.
they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Possibly.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl turned demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it? It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Yeah. You there, Russ? Guess not. Yeah. So basically, the Fall Days ruins up north being used as a prison by the Exorcists. They imprisoned some woman named Medissa. Medissa fucking hates their guts, and they turned her into a Therian. They were like, oh shit, that's actually really good for us, because if we save her and she hates the Exorcist, then better for us, right? So, basically what it boils down to. There was something about a mother and daughter in there, I think, but Medissa's the mother, and like they killed her daughter, and she was upset about that, and they
could barely even think
care.
then, but then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Aizen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magicazam.
I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Aizen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself. I even packed them in my shoes.
Really? That sounds amazing.
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no Velvet, that's for sure.
Also, I'm not giving them to you. Oh, she does, yeah. Yeah, get your skateboard point as well. It's on the map, I think. And you might actually have to go all the way around to get to the skateboard point, though. No, that's not it. That's backwards. Can't go up that way, but you have to go even further, and there's another way around. I did it. I am a boarder now. I'm a skateboarder. Oh, I'm a transformer. If there's any monsters you can knock off, by the way. Expedition returned.
Scout ship departing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just have enough, like, pluses around. I don't know. Are you looking to wrap up? Seems like you're kind of stalling to move forward. Okay. What green thing? I just thought that that's what you're doing, because when you stand around for a while just kind of doing circles, you're like, I don't know, am I done? That's all that is. Alright. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. It's still just a shortcut, so it's like, it's fine. But do you not just go past the guy who you needed to talk to there? Or, I don't know. Maybe this is how you get to the north, I don't know for sure, but... Cthulhu. Here's a jump point, I think. Oh no, it's actually still just the hopping ones. Wee. Yeah, I think so. I'm actually not sure how to get up north and on this continent, though, because we've never been up that way. Is it a different exit to town that we couldn't use before, maybe? I don't know. This isn't exactly north, but it could be. I mean, it is departing to the north, I guess. Well, yeah, but... Yeah, that's actually a point, though. This cave dead-ended, like, where Dial was hanging out. I kind of doubt it, but maybe? I don't know. I guess they did give you the board mechanic. Maybe it is required to progress here. You also didn't have to go through the whole thing, because there's a circle that you could teleport to. Whatever, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is a dead end. It's just it. That's all it is. I mean, it's cozy. I don't know. It's got a weird mud pit at the end of it, if you like that kind of thing. This is just like the mini town that connects the section, but... Yeah, I'm sneezy. Absolute pain. I remember this cow was cock-blocking you out of a cat's thing earlier, but it seems to have moved. I mean, there's the guy you can talk to on the map there. I feel like that's somebody we should talk to. Maybe that leads us to where we need to be. But this guy's kind of like blocking the way to that guy. Ah. That's why you can talk to somebody over there, is because they're letting you, hey, you can't go this way right now. I think you can walk past him. Oh, no, you can't walk past him. It's the guy back there, but you can't talk to the guy back there. I mean, that's the cave up there, isn't it? Or maybe it's not, actually. I don't know. Is this not the cave you just went into? I think it's a different cave, actually. Yeah, this is it. We just...
Look, no guards. I think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
A giant, empty A giant empty-ass room? What? He sees you and then he goes, oh shit. And they stand still. Good stuff. They don't chase you, they just go, oh look. No. He just... Oh, no. So they kind of walk towards you, but... Alright, it disconnected me like an hour ago. Forgot about that. It's fine. Functionally no difference whether I'm playing or not. He does exactly the same thing. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like Draconic Dive.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Maybe not, yeah. Anyway.
Follow me, everyone.
I'm not waiting.
Yeah, because, you know, they all left the party, so office sets the default. And then those two randomly swap, yeah. And then... They don't care, dude. They're like, oh, fuck it. These people don't know what they want. What's that? Player 2 should be Luffy set?
Sure
Always?
Posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Why are these... Okay, so, like, I get why there's, like, guards in here, like, exorcist guards, but they're just, like, alongside random zombies. There's like, oh yeah, this is our friend, Jim. He's a zombie. 320? Found a cat's. Therapy cat. I assume it's similar to the mini cat thing. Or like the mini guys. It's up there. You can't actually put it on him though because he doesn't have space for it. It's the first one you don't have space for up there. It's pretty high up. I saw it. I don't know where it is. I saw it on Eisen. Oh, where it is on him. There it is. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. It's funny. It's just a regular cat just kind of going on top of your head, just loafing. You could have a therapy cat just hanging over her head. I think it fits well enough. Just they're loafing on top of her head. I don't think there's a better place. Like, if you could move it, I don't think there's a better place to move it. It would look really shitty anywhere else. Maybe the shoulder. I don't know. I think anywhere besides default's gonna look bad for that one. Yeah, if you want its legs inside of her head. The only place I could see that working, besides the default placement, is if you put it on somebody's shoulder instead. Or I guess you could make it extremely big and reposition it from there, but... Just has a fucking... That's gonna look bad no matter what. Because that's a little too big, I think. To really fit on your head. You could make it, yeah, like maybe 160. But I'd keep the proportions the same across the board. So if you're gonna make one of them 160, probably all. Because it's a little awkward as shit if you don't. No, it's a good headpiece, but again, I don't know that there's anything you can do to it that would make it look better than the default. Make it colored, I guess, but I don't know why.
Very well.
Oh, the tail moves, that's good. It's kind of...
Keep...
Yeah. Also, the game... I guess the game answered the question for us, though, by the way. What's better, cats or dogs? Apparently cats, unless there's a therapy dog at some point. Yeah, well, I feel like that's pretty obvious given the cats. Yeah. It's because in Japan, it's hard to keep a dog. Most people in Japan don't really have houses. They live in like apartments. Because almost the entire population lives in big cities where there just isn't space for housing. Like in rural areas, dogs are probably pretty popular, but you can't. It's kind of cruel to keep a dog in like an apartment, unless it's like a really small dog. Yeah.
Don't get him,
Mine. The cat goes fucking nuts, the tail does anyway.
Sorry to cut you down.
Yeah, those ghost guys make Magulu nuts, because I don't even know those guys have a basic attack. All they do is cast spells. What are these guys?
Come on, really?
Yeah, it was, you know, they gotta catch Eleanor up after a long time of having her. I don't know.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Like, they're like, oh, we can't go that way. How are we supposed to beat that many guards? It's a whole, what, 6? Oh. There were other exits to that room you were just in. To the... No, you did. It's marked on the map because you did open it. But yeah, just go left or right in this room. There's other exits. Oh, we got the flame rune puzzles again. Flame and water rune. I can tell. I seen it. Puzzle used loosely. If you go up to this door, you'll see it. Puzzle used loosely. Oh no, sorry. It's the easier one. It's the hit A on the torch puzzle. Sorry. At least when Zelda has like a torch puzzle, it's like, oh, okay, I see. Because like all the rest of them are lit and there's only like one missing.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think...
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
Ugh. We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
All right.
I need that treasure. Yeah, you know, it's just a space invader. Don't worry about it. Screech. Oh no, the bats make that noise.
Always ready to fight. One down.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Oh, yeah, I saw something about witching hour. What was that? Is that a move? I saw witching hour too. I didn't. What is it? Is it a title? Maybe. Maybe no. So what said new there? What did she do? They produced witching hour. It's not a move, it's not a title, is it? Was it equipment? No. Yes, it is. Why did... I guess just an enemy dropped it. Okay. Is it good? More magic focused. You lose a lot of attack on it, though. But you gain a lot of magic. Yeah, that's fair. It's probably better once it upgrades. Just because all of her attacks are either magic or hidden, so she's using magic no matter what.
Looks like
Sometimes I do. That guy had 2 HP left. He didn't need to go that hard. We're getting one of these! Big boy, dire foe! Some like Giga Dragon came in here? Windworm. Yeah, well, he casts spells sometimes, and that'll be his mistake. That was his stake!
We're finished here. Let's go.
Habitual hoarder. Oh. That's really nice. I'm sorry, what was that Ignis item? It was when no items drop, something happens? That's never gonna happen for us, but... Oh, okay, so you get more and more if you don't receive items. Well, that's, again, never happening for us, but... It's also on Hard Plus. Why is that on Hard Plus? It's not even a fucking... That's not even an amazing thing. Whatever. When do you not walk out... Even if we weren't doing hard encounters, when do you not walk out of a battle without any items dropping? Yeah, like, what? I don't know. It's weird that that exists. Unless it's the opposite in this game. If I'm, like, hard, it just doesn't drop things. I don't know. Light this torch, yeah. You saw it, but just want to make sure. Way is blocked there, so whatever. Oh, I don't really care. Whatever, man. Just fucking go. Nice. Right. I mean, at least they're trying to add a bit of depth to that puzzle, because you have to go, presumably, like you have to go around, you have to find a bunch of torches. But, they're not going to cast enough spells. You don't use it on normal encounter.
Come on, really?
There's up and around over here. nicotine.
Victory is out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll end this quickly.
Nothing can stop these fists.
I feel like these guys are. I feel like these guys are returning faster than 30 minutes. I guess that they sometimes do get it cut from skills. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's like a lot of like random skits that make it take that time.
How's Medusa been acting?
She's calm. It looks like letting her in on the truth worked as well as we thought it might.
Good. Maybe she'll be easier to control now.
Halt! Who are you?
Damn. Fucking summon their ghosts. He did the big one! You get your gauge, you specifically get your gauge really fast. I never get mine that fast, dude. If I use my shit, it's gone.
What's this about the truth and controlling
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Look, I got nothing to do with it. I got no fucking vendetta against you. I'm just fucking shambling around. Look, that doesn't sound like appealing terms to me. Is there a third option?
It's over, right?
Carve. I don't know who it, that sounds like something Velvet would say. Force ring. Where's your integrity? These guys do not fucking stop with their spells, so this is just the most spelling sorcerer. Oh, it's pretty high. I can't do more spell absorbers though, because my soul's got fucked by like status effects or whatever. Yeah, like what's the point?
did a good job.
Yeah. I guess. Yes. I think I went through 2 stages of my spell bar in that fight, by the way, because the zombies just wouldn't fucking stop casting laser beam. A lot of it's bats. There we go.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Productive hops. Oh man, you got your hops. Yeah, I got my hops. They're pretty normal. I don't really pay that much for them, but you know, they're good. They help me play my b-ball. I think if you show up to somebody and be like, "Yo, check out my hops," and then they respond, "Oh, those are pretty standard." It's gotta be like a pretty big insult to you. It's like, yeah, cause like, you know, you see, this is a fun puzzle. The puzzle being find the torch. Yeah. That's the torch. You did it! Hooray! Yeah. Ooh. Your plant. B. One-time plant. It was just a small dungeon, but yeah. Or maybe we're just really smart and these puzzles are really hard normally. Like how could you have told that? Wow. There's got to be at least one person in this game that like lit those 2 torches right up against the door, and then they're like, "Where the fuck is the other 2 torches?" Yeah, I mean, this dungeon had a ton of them. Nice skateboard location, literally at the end of the dungeon. I guess that's the point, though. It's like, oh, you can speed through the dungeon, but you have to have beaten it at least once. No, this is right at the end of the dungeon. Gold chest. Runner's high. Are they? I think that was I think that door was locked earlier. Okay. How was this door locked? There was a staircase. I don't know. I think that door was locked before. Now, whatever. That's, save real quick before, I guess. That's what you're going for. Anything could happen. We could lose, you know? It's possible. Yeah, we have a lot of attack. Now, do you care about that? Attack is the only thing you care about, actually. Yeah, let's catch him up, because he's a fucking melee guy with glass for a defense stat. Yeah. It is a lot. It's not the worst magic stat. That's Eleanor. Yeah. Also, Eleanor could be, like, if you invested all your resources in Eleanor the same way that you invest all your resources in Velvet, it'd probably be, Damn. I guess we gotta choose a different dish soon. But we can do... Oh, no, we can't do the better version of it. Okay, weird. Yeah, looks like a decent effect. It often doesn't. Yeah. If you have a battle in D&D go longer than a minute, that's like a long combat.
A barrier! She's a Therian!
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
Yeah.
10 rounds is an absurd amount of time.
You're Medusa?
I am. And who might you be?
We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias.
It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medusa.
There's no escape.
What?
You're wide open!
Please, don't give up. I can...
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you. If you
She has snake hair?
sully
I guess she
Shepherd
is.
Artorias'
Medusa
ideals
similar.
and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
Oh no, those? Oh, snakes! Oh no! Whatever will I do?
She's the Abbey's lucky now. Way to jinx it, Rokuro.
Oh no. Snakes. 12 seconds.
They just keep coming.
You giving up with
That
12
snake woman
seconds?
keeps
It's
summoning
okay.
them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
Your left hand. Don't tell me you're the Calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medusa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therian?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therian, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself. It matters not what dreadful form my body will take. I will revive Enominat and change this
those
wretched
guys.
world.
We killed a bunch of those several dungeons ago.
If that's how it is, fine. We'll take you by force.
Going to end this will not be in vain.
Killing flash! But I'm this wolf. I won't miss! Form zero! Crush! Not good!
No mercy! Won't that be?
I'm sorry, did I get fucking stoned? That was actually really annoying. Yeah. I think you have to swap out when that happens? I don't know. That's what you paying for? That's fine, I'm just swapping. That happens. Works out. That fight was pure. Fight was pure misery. If you're not Velvet, dude, my soul gauge was 1 no matter what.
Lord of Calamity.
Kept stoning me and poisoning
Lord
me
of
and
Calamity.
knocking my souls down.
That's the name of the Demon Lord who will bring about the Age of Chaos. The unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain
We didn't know she was going to be a
destruction upon the
Medusa. I guess her
world.
name might have hinted that, but
Uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you.
Demon, Therian, Lord of Calamity. Call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please. Nothing more.
No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therian. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach.
Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here,
I've been thinking I want to be
I can only
Mommy
imagine
again.
how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No, honey. I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence
That's right.
made you into a demon. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Diana.
I mean, it's a cozy prison.
Medusa.
You know,
She'll be all right.
it's cozy.
She's just unconscious.
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucked, right? Like, it's something they don't talk about much. The fact that anytime they remove one of
Taking
these,
advantage of Medusa's regrets like
really bad.
that. Making her into a Therian who would do their bidding. It's...
Yeah, obviously in the long term, but the short term, these towns are fucked.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason.
Yeah, you know,
There's no
theoretically.
telling what'll happen to Helifes once we take Medusa out of here.
Well, they talk about it, but yeah.
And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medusa's honest resolve.
According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
You're too much, you know that? You and Medusa both. Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier.
Velvet,
I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
Just multiple level ups? That was a lot of XP. I heard it like double ping. Level 3 random skills. Nice. 8. Because we must eat a different thing. Yeah, the Mabo curry would have been really good for that particular fight, but that's fine. It takes a lot of leveling up the cooking, but the level 3 is not. I don't know that it's better than the focus one. Yeah, it will be better eventually. Unless it's a better version of it, which maybe they will be. I don't know. Yeah. It's surprising it lets you warp out of here. Surprising at all that it even lets you warp out. I mean, the fact that it lets you means that's probably the correct thing to do, but... Imagine, what, you go back to the prison? That's a typical plot progression.
I was wondering, do you think I hurt Medusa, saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
Dial's probably somewhere in between a snake and a giant rock golem.
Everything than she needs to.
She can charm those two things, so he
what if she
maybe.
pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego.
I'm a fucking lizard. She controls lizards. It's my life.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay.
Shut up, it's my kink.
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
It's pretty good blue item.
Purity is handy for any
It's good for like a few characters.
But more than that,
I wouldn't say the majority it's even like amazing on, but the characters it is amazing on are really, really good.
Internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live
Especially the more
carrying
cool and reliant they are.
It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
You say he doesn't. I can say inarguably Nemesis Commando is insane with Purity because, like, all his shit's on his fucking... His sword is fine, but, like, all his shit is on his abilities. Yeah. Honestly, I should... Yeah. Honestly, a really good character for it as well. I haven't really played Mercenaries since we got... I haven't really gotten it since we've... I haven't really played Merc since we got Purity, but Merc is, like, probably the quintessential fucking over there. That dude is all about his alternate skills.
Your style is really unique.
I mean, it's not gonna. These guys suck.
Not worth my
Yeah. 2 seconds? 3 seconds. Could have cut that down even more. Who knows? Worn, tired looking ribbon. No, there it is. Yeah.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Orsorin Brothers. This one's beauty, yeah. I think I can see... I know which one's craftsmanship. He's got a wrench. I guess the middle one must be beauty, but I don't know.
Now it's up to
I know the craftsman's one is on the right. Yeah, Crystal Iron Sea went really smoothly, apparently. Also, these guys look like they're from... Those guys look like they're from a fucking Monster Hunter game or something. This group is getting pretty full. Yeah, it's like, I don't think any of that's valuable, but he sure does have things. I think that's a whole bunch. I think he's just a hoarder. I mean, you already found 3 of the dolls, supposedly. You know, there they are. Yeah.